I have another basket of scraps, and these I've kind of put in sort of color order. And these range from 4 inches by 3. They go up in size to 3 by 5. And then I have some 3 by 5.5. I just have all these different colors in here. These are my scraps when I cut them up, and they're pattern papers. There's a mix in here of Stampin' Up and some really old Stampin' Up stuff, some Club Scrap, and just, I don't know, there's just an assortment of, this I think is, yeah, these are, who is that? Die Cuts with a View. And I don't remember the name of the paper, but, and this is just some real thin text weight paper that I've cut up. This is, I think, yeah, this is Graphic 45. That Romantic or something collection. But anyway, so this is from my larger scrap box, and these are 4 1/4 by 5.5. Yeah, by 5.5. All of these are. So I selected quite a number of them to make these pocket tag things. I have a big pile of scraps here on my table that I'm sort of working through, but I'm going to be layering. So I'm going to start with this side first before I move on to this side. So we'll do this one. Now I have to decide which paper I like best on here. But I think I like this glittery paper. This is from Die Cuts with a View. I think this is the Mariposa, the butterfly collection. So, and this is 3 by 5. So I have a piece of black scrap. I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches long. Okay, so that's already that size. And I'm going to use my 1/2 inch corner rounder thing. I'm getting familiar with this little guy. What?
Just watching you.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fancy tool. I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, dang, busted. It's a
What does that do?
It's a new one. It rounds these corners.
Well, isn't that just nifty top 50? Wow, okay.
So I'm going to ink these edges. Oh, he distracted me. I need to do that with this. He doesn't know I bought a new tool, but he does now. Okay, so I'm going to cut these corners off. All right, so now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this, one. And get that pretty well centered there. Okay, so that's the first layer. That's the first layer. I've got to round these corners. And then I've got to ink the edges on this. All right, so that's done. Okay, now I'm going to put this on. This is going to be like the background image. For those of you that have difficulty in covering up this sparkly stuff that comes on papers, this is Die Cuts with the View Mariposa, and it's already embossed and glitter embossed on the paper itself. If you have trouble covering this up, oh no, it's so beautiful, I don't want to cover it, then you might want to just leave this one as it is. I'm going to make a pocket with this. And the pocket will be here to put a little tag in with something that can be written on the back. So that's what this is. And that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to make 3 score lines. 1 on each side and 1 across the bottom. And I'm going to make these 1/4 inch. All you want is for something to just have a place to tuck something in. Here, why don't I do this? So you can see this, and this will also take most of my job away from me. Yay! Okay. Alright, so where these little boxes are, you're going to cut a little bit on the outside, and you're only going up to this score line. You're not going to go past it. And you'll do the same on the other side. And this will give you a corner like that, and it will keep you from having so much bulk here in that corner. And another thing you're going to want to do also is clip here. Clip a little angle there. Okay. So it looks like this. I'm going to put one here on this piece. Now these are going to attach to a piece of black cardstock. Alright, and then this one, stuck, I'm stuck. I'm going to put it on this one. And I'm going to put it on this one. Now I need to measure these edges. This is 1 1/4 inches by 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. So I need to make this 3 3/4 inches long. Well, let me do the more narrow end first. So this one will have to be 1.5 inches. This way I don't waste a lot of paper. And 3 3/4. Okay, that will work for when I do my... Yes, that will work good. This is just glossy accents. I cut a 3/4 inch circle of paper. This one here. And a 1 inch circle of black. From here. And then I glued them on with some tacky glue. I'll show you how I did this, but this, anyway, glossy accents inside there, and I'm leaving it to dry. So that has dimension, and it has shine, and it looks like something that's been manufactured. And it has. I manufactured it, but it's easy to do. All right. And press that down so that will stick like that. Okay, now I'm going to mount this. There. I think I'll put it across here like that instead of down there. That way most of the paper can be enjoyed. So that's where I'll put this. I have to make sure I have the pocket on the right way, because I have been known to mash it on there and it's upside down. So, all right. So now here is most of the tag front, and there's a pocket. So I'll make this 3.5 inches. And I'll round the corners. Okay. All right, so there is the little tag. Now on the back side, which is going to be this one, and I'm going to use this paper here, so I'll cut this at 5. And then this is so 3 by 5. So I need 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So is this going to be long enough? Just, just barely. Okay, 3 1/4. Okay. All right. So now this one, just as it is, I'm going to glue it on. Alright, so this is going to go right on this black cardstock. Alright. I've got a video back where I used these and I don't remember what it was, but anyway. So I'm going to round the bottom corner of this note card. I'm going to round those off. Just like that. There. Now I'm not going to mess with the top ones because I am going to cut it off at an angle. I'm going to ink the edges though in a little bit. But this black strip of scrap, I'm going to angle this across to make this look like it's two separate things. So if I do it this way, I'll have to do that corner. So with my pencil, I'm just going to go along the line, whoops, of this paper strip. And I'll cut that off. Alright, so now I'm going to round this corner here. Oh, hey, I had two pieces there. I'm only inking one side. And adhesive. Just like that. Alright, now my black strip here. Like that. Alright, what I'm going to do is, where is it? Here it is. This stuff. I'm going to put it pretty close to that thing there, and I'm going to go just over to the edge of this black cardstock here. You know, I should have done this before I attached it. Uh-oh. Oh well. I forgot. Alright, so I need to mark that here, and I need to take a little tiny corner off of here, little tiny bit, and then this one I'll cut like that. And there. Okay, I have a little adhesive to get off or hide. Okay. So there it is. So just, oops, a strip of glue. Where did you go? There you are.
tube on the side that is threaded welded to it. Or some of them get fancy and they take a piece of 2-inch steel and they cut it kind of egg shape. Drill and tap a hole in there for a bolt, put a plate on the bottom that
Thankfully, this stuff dries clear.
hits the bottom side of the ball. On the other side, there's a spring-loaded pin. You pull the plate over
All right, now on this one,
the ball, let the plate come back with the spring-loaded pin.
I felt I needed something on the edge here, so this is some washi tape that I've got. But I kind of like that the way that it is. So if I do put anything, it'll be something really thin. So let me see what I've got. Washi tape stuff. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to leave a little bit of a border on both sides. Just press that down.
You have, like I used to have on my way out here, I'm good for shit. They're good for about 30 days.
And I'll cut that off right there.
Because it's bouncing, if that thing goes through.
Oops. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, where the washi tape hangs over, I am just going to carefully
The magnet up against, hold it lightly against the face. You've had those apart, haven't
cut
you?
that away.
Okay. There's supposed to be a spring on that magnet.
And, oops. And then I'll do the same on this side.
That's one of the first things that goes. Then it's back ways, so it has, you put on the brake, and if the magnet is still working, you have to wait until you hit a bump.
Okay.
And then it'll,
And so there is that.
the more you
So there's one side, and there's the other side.
hit something,
A journal spot here, and a photo and journal spot here.
four-wheel drive low, all four-wheel full.
And I have 2 tags, just like this, and I'll turn it over this side. Whoops.
Sitting on the fucking railroad track of the high-speed Amtrak
And there.
train.